So what are we going to start today? What are you going to teach us today?
I'd like to go through some of what I call the basic commands, if that's the word, what I want my little dog to do, and try and show where we can use it in the house.
Okay.
Because it's not just to go out and do a little test or go to a kind of a training session and do it there. These little behaviors we can put in the house to avoid some of the problems. We might not need a Caesar Milan then in the future. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But we can put it in the house and we can help the dog to do what we wanted to do and become a good companion, basically.
Okay. Now, what kind of energy are you going to project when you're teaching a dog this new behavior or new... Well,
he's got to trust me.
Trust you.
He's got to trust me, and I've got to be confident. I've got to know what I'm doing.
Right.
Because if I don't know what I'm doing, he's going to say, I'm not too sure about this either.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it in a nice way.
Okay.
I'm not going to be bullying you and pushing you. I want you to learn because we're going to do things together for fun.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What's her name?
Abby.
Abby.
The first command Martin demonstrates is the calm command, which you can also use to redirect your dog when on a walk.
And let's see what Abby does. So if Abby goes forward, okay, I'm going to go, come on.
Okay.
Notice how I lower my body. I lower my body to her level. Okay. She goes ahead. Come on.
Timing.
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 With regard to, I'm just reminding her with this.
Right,
I'm
not too
reminding her
harsh.
with a leash. Yes.
It's not too harsh.
It's not harsh. This dog, I can't do anything harsh with. It might even turn her off and worry her.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to be in any way, and I don't with any dog try to be harsh. I want to just kind of get her attention. So she goes, come on. And I give a little pop. And I'm lowering my body, not just so that I'm getting to the right level, but so that her eyes watch me as well. Because I want her eyes just to glance and say, where are you going? What are you going to do next? Where are you going?
Right.
I want her to see me as the leader.
Right.
A touch of the Caesar Milans.
What I'm seeing, you know, just for people to understand, you know, energy, how strong are you pulling or
with this one, very little.
From 0 to 10, right? So from 0 to 10, we have a dog that is 2. So you're pulling 2, 3 the most.
Most on this one.
Right.
Yeah.
Not 4, not 5, not 6.
She's not that kind of dog. You can read this kind of dog.
Right.
She is a very gentle, doesn't want to do wrong, but would like to be ahead of you pulling. But you're just doing it that little bit, you're just popping her on it. It's a 2 to 3, 2 I would have said.
Yes.
And there might be another dog. I mean, I had a Swiss mountain dog in, and that one was really a 7. You went and you had to give it a real kind of hey.
Match the intensity.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if we put it up here and we're pulling back, she's got a full weight. Back legs can put into it, muscles can go into it, and she can put that weight into it. And some of these dogs, even though this is a slip leash I've got on here, will choke themselves. Okay. Not me doing it, they're doing it.
Resisting.
Exactly.
Right.
So now if I do this, I actually take her off balance. You're a judo man.
Yes.
And judo moves are all to take them off balance.
That's all it is.
So I take them a little off balance, I'm catching attention, and I'm walking the other way.
And you lead in Mother Nature.
Correct.
Right.
So now, let's go again. See what happens. She might want to go with her mum.
Okay.
Come on. Good. I'm going to tell her there, but she came back. That was rather nice. I liked that.
Yes.
And can you imagine now that I can go, come on. And I can go, here.
Nice.
And call her into me. And I can guide her now with a leash. And I'm going to put my hand underneath, and I'm going to just go, sit and lift. And guide her into it.
Nice.
And the moment she goes down, everything is released.
Okay.
The moment she goes down, everything is released.
Would you consider that a reward?
Yes.
What is,
I suppose
what
it
are you
is
telling
a reward,
the brain?
But my reward to her will be good or my hand. And she sees me smiling, she sees me being pleased with her, and all of a sudden we've got a little dog that says, oh, I know what you want.
Right. Martin adds a typical distraction to the mix by having another dog walk by during the session.
Very good. Come on. Good.
Nice.
And notice what I'm doing there. Use your body to guide this dog. All of a sudden now, I don't have to use my hand. I can drop the leash across my legs. And what I want to do, I can say, come on. And my legs do the work, not my shoulders, not my back, nothing. Okay? It's an important part of the, if you like, mechanics of walking a dog. You can use your legs.
Yes.
Come on. Now, we have the leash behind us, and we can actually pop it that way if we need to. So we've got a dog now which is walking by our side. Come on. And if she wants to pull forward to her owner, like, my legs are doing the work of stopping her. And now, can you imagine, I can go,
But
sit.
this is with this kind of energy dog
Yeah.
to put the leash right behind you.
Yes. If you've got a high energy dog, you get the other parts right first before you go into that. Because you're quite right. A high energy big Rottweiler could pull you right over.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing is I'm using body mechanics to help us do some of the work.
Now, would it be good etiquette to say, you know, just for people that are walking with their dogs and they want to talk to somebody and the dog get distracted, they have to immediately pay attention to the dog.
Well, that's
good
important.
Dog handler etiquette.
You have to be a dog man
Always
first.
first. That's right.
Dog person
That's the
first.
word.
But if in today's equality, dog person first.
Dog person first.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think that's important, that if I'm talking to you now, this little dog looks that way. I know it's looking that way. I can pull back.
Right.
And I can bring the head up if I need to.
Right.
And I can just stroke and I can take away.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes what I will do is if a dog is coming past, I might even move forward, redirect, take them somewhere else, then come back and carry on talking to you.
Yes.
In time, what will happen is I won't have to do that.
Right.
Because the dog will get so used to the habit of just sitting there, oh, there's another dog, it doesn't matter.
Right.
What I want
Next, Martin asked Sheila to work with Abby.
Let's see if I can explain something to you. Have you ever chased anybody with a wet towel?
All the time.
Oh, good. Can you imagine, though, you've got that like little whip action, okay?
Yes.
Whether you're playing ping pong or maybe badminton or something like that, or you're trying to make something snap.
Yes.
Well, basically, it's the same kind of action. We're going to have the little dog alongside us, okay? Goes forward, and because now we've snapped and turned, we can now just go pop with our wrist. And our wrist is going to be the same level as our neck on this one. Okay, I want it in your right hand.
Okay.
Let me come this side. Okay. And lower your hand. Okay, now snap me. A little more. That's lovely. And what you're doing is quite right. I want you to go away and come back. Go away and come back.
Okay.
Go. That's a 2. Give me a 4. That's a 4. Give me a 6. Oh, beautiful. I love you. Okay. So really what we're going to do is have her walking by your side. You're going to say, come on. She walks by your side. She goes a little forward. I just want you to snap your wrist.
Okay.
And let's see if she comes back to you in that.
With the right hand.
Let's just try it with your right hand because I've done some of the basics here with her
Okay.
and see what happens. So pop her on your left-hand side. You notice with this, by the way, it's important. Let me just show you. When you put it on, it looks like a letter P because then it goes loose.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
That's when the dog is on the left.
That's when the dog is on the left. If the dog is on the right, it's the other way around.
Mhm.
Quite right.
Yeah.
So that's on the left where I walk them all the time. It's like a P when you put it over the head. So it goes pop and let's go. Pop and let go. And you notice it goes loose. So it's just really an attention grabber. Okay? So you go alongside her. Okay? Lovely. And let's go forward and let go of that left hand and let's just see what happens to her.
And then I'm going to...
Just say, come on, and go towards,
Okay.
right down through the path there.
Come on.
And if she goes ahead, I just want you to snap.
It's beautiful.
Lovely. And say, now, in this case here, you turned around.
Yes.
All right, you didn't say anything. I like to warn them now. So you say, come on, and then a little snap.
Okay.
Okay?
Now, do they have to be come on or can be a word
Let's
that
go.
is familiar to them,
That's right.
to the handlers?
I always like to use words which are familiar and easy, comes easy to the handler.
To the handler.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do that.
As long as it doesn't conflict with other words, like go and no.
Right.
You don't want those two.
There you go.
Okay?
That was better.
Okay, say come on and turn.
Come on.
Good. You gave more of a gentle pull through there, didn't you?
Yes.
All right. And what you did was nice. You lowered your body, which was great, but just that little snap this time. So say come on and turn now.
Come on.
Good. And again, you're pulling it through. Just a little
Okay.
whip.
Okay. Come on.
Now, you see, you're not doing it like you do it with me.
What do you
Stop
mean?
there.
Okay.
Stop there. Let me show you. What you're doing is if you take that in your hand there, all right, what you're doing is
Mm-hmm. Pulling. Not popping.
you're not
Not
going.
popping.
That's right.
Okay.
You're not going like that. You're being gentler with her than you were with me, because you love her more than me.
It's true.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but just go, it doesn't have to, in fact, sometimes that pull is harder than the snap.
Yeah.
Because it's just a, hey.
Okay, all right.
You with me?
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Like a horse, like a horse.
Like a horse.
Lower your hand.
Come on.
Kind of harsh.
Is that too hard again?
Yes, but your leash is a little bit tight. But you're getting there. Lovely. Let's make that a little bit looser so you can really snap. It's about there. If there's tension on it, there's something wrong. It can create tension down the leash. But the other thing is we don't want the dog to get used to pulling, having that tension. Because in time I'd like you to be able to get this leash off and walk without it.
Feel more than see.
All right, come on.
Nice. Turn. Oh, she turned
Nice,
beautifully that
beautiful.
time without you. That was lovely.
There we go. Yes.
That was lovely.
Let's review the key concepts of the calm command. Number 1, make sure you are in a calm, assertive state when you begin your training. Number 2, the leash should be loose unless you're giving your dog a correction. Number 3, give the command to come just before you want the dog to move. Number 4, when making a turn, lower your body so your dog can make good eye contact with you. Number 5, make sure any correction is quick. Number 6, make sure your correction matches your dog's level of energy.